Okay, Andy. So, good evening, everyone. So, online students, can you hear my voice? Say yes or no to me once. Online students. So, the last class I took one concept. The concept is nothing but object references as parameter to method and return type. Parameter to method and return type. I written one program yesterday. Let me explain that program diagrammatically for 10-15 minutes it takes, so that you can understand how reference is passed as a parameter. You can understand it. Before that, small discussions on your object different, object reference difference, and so on. I made some discussion. Yesterday, I forget to give my mail ID, right? Somebody asked that. This mail ID, sm.java123@gmail.com. Right? Okay. So put your batch number unless I cannot understand any, right? So batch, you write it as demo 138, you write it. So you say that number, I can understand 6 p.m. batch. Okay, right. So demo 138, you load it as with your batch number. Okay, right. So your mail ID and name. Somebody asked a solution also for program 4 or something. Somebody asked. I also will have a discussion on that 5 programs. I'll write a solution. I'll give a live code to you anyway, but you have to wait it anyway. 1 or 2 holidays came, no? Right. Let me compensate some syllabus and I will come back. Okay, right. Meanwhile, I prepared 5 more questions already. 5 more questions are ready for you. So after next concept, I'll reveal that blocks and constructors. 5 more questions are waiting to you already. Okay, right. Now, today's class is, have you taken this mail ID? Right. This mail ID is student communication mail ID. You can put your query there, no problem. I'll see that query. I'll read the query. Right. You can put any query there. I'll read it. If you are attending any interviews, not now, maybe after 10-15 days, if you started any interview, any question, if you find it where you want to know answer for that question, right, you can ask me directly, or if you ask also, I cannot remember. You can write on the paper and give to me. Offline students, you can write on the paper and give that question to me. So I'll discuss that question. Okay, right. Not now. After 10-15 days, you'll start interviews. When you started interviews, any new question comes, if you want to know the solution, I'll answer it. If not, put one mail to this SM. I'll be looking this student communication mail. I'll be looking into this mail always. Right. I'll see it, and if it is an important question, I'll reply in the class. Always add your batch number, because I cannot understand. If batch number not there, I will not communicate. Generally, if you put your batch number, I will understand which concept is going there. Yeah, these many 7 batches, no, 7 batches students will be there. I cannot understand the batch communicated from where. Okay, right. Now for today's class, let me go forward to 9 and so above one program is there. When we pass non-primitive data type variables as parameters to methods, then the object references are moved from one method to another method. I want to reveal this concept to you. And today assignment on that concept. Yesterday one program is there. That program, Manoj. Right, look here. Yesterday, the concept, I typed the concept. Because of time, I given a question to you. Somebody may understand, may not understand it, because directly code is there, no? Right. I'll explain that code today with a diagrammatical. Whatever you are understanding by today, I'll give one assignment, try it. Right. Okay, that's a plan for today. Right. And now, when we pass non-primitive data type variables as parameter to methods, then object references are moved from one method to another method. And I took one customer ID, I done the program. So let me run this program once. Customer anyway. Java C demo methods 8 methods 8 dot Java. So answer is coming Raj r@gmail.com. And this is the program anyway. So for this program, I must write the flow. Execution flow of above program. So I want to know how many class files are available. I want to know how many class files are available. I want to know how many class files are available. I want to know. So how many class files are available now, sir? Customer dot class file. Yes or no? Customer dot class file. Register customer dot class file. Display customer dot class file. Demo methods 8 dot class file. Okay, right. So here customer dot class file. Register customer dot class file. Display customer dot class file, and here demo methods 8 dot class file. This is one main class. All of you understood this? Right. See there. Now, which class will be loaded first now? Demo methods 8 will be loaded. Sir, demo methods 8 will be loaded. Demo methods 8 will be loaded. I'm drawing the method area directly. Sorry, Java stack area directly. No problem. So we are imagining the classes will be loaded here. I'm drawing method area, Java stack area directly, not method area. I'm drawing Java stack area directly. Java stack area directly. Now, main class will be loaded. Main class will be loaded. Main class is demo methods class loaded. The class has only one method, that is main method. Main method will get the memory. You know this concept now already, right? The main method will be copied onto Java stack to start the execution process. So main method will be loaded. So main method will be loaded. Main method loaded. Already I'm drawing no separate partition available, sir, for it. We are imaginating separate like this. After that main method loaded here, this is scanner object. Yes or no? Now this is scanner. So scanner object is created. So whenever you want to create scanner object, scanner class will be loaded. No, yes or no? Now scanner class will be loaded from the library. Scanner class will be loaded. Scanner class has many methods. Scanner class has many methods. All are instance methods. After scanner class loading has been completed, for the scanner class, one object will come. For the scanner class, one object will come. The scanner class object, I am putting one arrow like this, indicating scanner class object. Okay, right. The scanner class object, you know the diagram now already. Yes or no? The scanner class object, one buffer, where this buffer is connected to OS buffer. Connected to OS buffer. Connected to OS buffer. Where there is one connection between them, some pipe symbol connection, one pipe symbol connection. Because of that system.in, the connection is established, and where it is connected to console input to keyboard. Where it is connected to console input to keyboard. I am highlighting the term console input. The reason, who are attending full stack Java batches, you will learn all inputs. Console input, GUI input, HTML input, XML input, total available in your course till the ending. All modes of inputs you are going to see in full stack. So at least if anybody says console input in the future, you must remember me. Core Java trainer said console input means command prompt. Command prompt input, nothing but keyboard input. Your keyboard through console means through command prompt. That's the meaning. I'm highlighting the term console input. Now, this is the object where scanner class methods are available. We are imaginating. Next byte, the memories will come here. The memories will come here. Sir, this is one object. This is one object. That object is scanner class object. Yes or no? Right. This scanner class object reference will be available on yes. This reference will be available on variable yes. Do you remember yesterday's diagram? Right. Object reference, variable. I prepared your mindset, no? Right. So actually this S is the variable belongs to main method, no? Yes or no? Na? Scanner yes is equal to 0x11. Sir, scanner yes variable is the local variable of main method. Yes or no? Na? It's a local variable. So I written yes there. All of it clear up to here? Right. Okay. Now, first line completed. You know this line always one or two times, right? This connection is system dot in connection. That you know this concept already. After this one, second line X. What is the second line now? Register customer RC is equal to new register customer. Right? You have to create object for register customer. No, right? You have to create object for register customer. This one. So now register customer class will be loaded. So register customer class will be loaded here. Register customer class will be loaded. Register customer, one class is loaded here. The register customer class is having one method. Return type is customer, register, parameter is scanner. So here one method register of yes. This method is non-static method. So object is created here. Object created here. 0x22. One object created. This object is created for this class. This object is created for this class. While object creation, the instance method register will get the memory. So register return type is customer register of scanner. Yes, here memory will come. Now, this reference will be available on RC, register customer RC. RC. Now, so this is one object. This is one object. This object is for register customer. So RC, can you see here? What is the second one now here? Sir, register customer RC is equal to new register customer. So here, register customer. Register customer RC is equal to 0x22. All of you understood these two object creations? Right. Okay. Now, third line now. So what is the third line here? Sir, we are calling the method. At last, we are calling the method. Customer C is equal to. Customer C is equal to here. Customer C is equal to RC dot register of yes. So this is called. Now we are calling the method RC dot register. You're calling the method or not now here? So we are calling the method. This is method call. We are calling the method from RC. Now that method will come for execution now. That register method will come for execution. That register method is coming for execution. So customer register scanner yes. Scanner, yes. Now this method will come for execution. I'll give one number here. When this method came for execution here some partition is created. Partition created or not? All of you understood up to here? Yes or no? Na? Right. Now register method came for the register method only major. Register method came. The register method, what has been came here? The register method came here. This register method will take yes as a parameter. Taking S as a parameter. Observe this, right? Now S is primitive data type variable or non-primitive data type variable? Non-primitive. Non-primitive data type variable will hold value or reference? Reference. What is the reference here now? 0x11 is the reference. The 0x11 reference is passed here. This reference is passed. All of you understood this, right? Now, this scanner is a local variable. Scanner is a local variable here now. Yes is equal to 0x11. The address came to that method. Yes or no? Na? Louder you say to me. Because all advanced Java depends upon that only. Advanced Java, you go and take the stand outside. If anybody coming out of advanced Java, you can ask it. Do you understand? You can ask it. 40% of the people will say, I not understand. They'll say. Because parameters are objects. Who don't practice that in core Java, they'll face a problem. Primitives not available. Int A, int B, Naireta. Not there. They're all not available. That C language practice that is. First 2-3 days, that only we keep it. Because student has to feel happy for a few days. Sir, yes, sir, feel happy. I kept you happy already. Last week, passing int as parameter, returning int as you felt happy. Today, not happy, sir, because address is going on. Observe this. Now 0x11 is going, object is going on, object reference is going on, reference is going on, object will not move. Memory, no? Once memory created, you cannot move the memory, that memory will be there only. So who will be moving now? Reference, because I written that. That point, if we say to the coming trainers, they'll be feel happy with core Java trainer actually. Because core Java trainer trained correctly, they'll say. See, this is because I written. When we pass non-primitive data type variables as parameter, I passed yes as parameter, no? Right. Then the object references are moved. Object is moving, object reference moving. Object references are moved from one method to another method. The 0x11 from main method given to register method. That only concept. That given to register method taken that directs. Now taken no here, right? Now register method is holding the address of scanner. If register method is holding the address of scanner, it can access the scanner object because address is available now. Understood this point or not now? Right. What this register method is doing now, I took scanner class object reference, I took it. After taking the scanner class object reference, I'll create object for whom now? Customer. Now the register method is creating object for whom now? Customer. I'm creating object. So customer object is created. Register method took that scanner object reference as parameter and creating object for customer. Now customer class loaded, customer object created. Now customer class is coming. Now that customer class is coming. Customer class came. Customer class is coming. Customer class is having variables now. ID, name, mail ID, city, phone number. They are all instance variables. I said no, right? So ID is there here. ID, name, mail ID. Not only no, phone number, and city. Sir, these are the variables. Now, object created. Delete this. Already the diagram copied, not to you. Now, scanner class object created. 0x33. Now this object is created for customer. Whatever the customer members are there, ID, name, mail ID, phone number, and city. So ID is a string, no? What is the default value now? Null. Name is string, no? What is the default value now? Null. Mail ID is equal to null. Phone number, PH number is equal to null. City is equal to null. Phone number null, zero na. Phone number what will come? Default value of integer is 0. The default values are coming. So default values means integer, no value means 0 will come. Float 0.0 will come. Character space will come. Boolean false will come. Other than this 4, remaining all null. Non-primitive data type variable, string variable, array variable, all comes under null. Now, anyway, here the reference available on C. So this is one object. This is customer object. This customer object reference available here. Customer C is equal to 0x33. Now customer object created. All of you understood up to here, right? See there, customer object created. Who created customer object now? Register method created customer object. register method created customer object. 1 minute. I brought here to a separate diagram anyway. So separate page I brought it. Okay, right. Now see there what is happening now. Right. Something like look here. Now customer here. See there. Now the register method is having two object references. One scanner class object reference. One customer object reference. What this register method will do now? The register method will take the data from the console using scanner and load the data to customer object using C. Not only here, see there. What is the first line here now? OB dot ID is equal to, and so on. We had lines are not now. See there. I'll copy it. 2 minutes. Not possible to copy here. Here I'll take what now? Sir. OB dot, not OB. C dot ID is equal to S dot next line. All of you observe this. Here I took OB na. Where it gone? Don't say I clicked. 1 minute. This don't save. 1 minute. Thank God. It is available here. No problem. Okay. Again, drawing means time waste. Right. Okay. See there. My intention. OB. OB. Here OB. OB is equal to 0x33. So final. Look here. Now here I had a line known as ob.id, ob.id is equal to s dot next line. Now s dot next line method will read the data and load it onto id. id belongs to what now? ob. ob means what now? 0x33 means the data is updated here. The data is updated here. All of you understood this? Say yes or no to me once. Can I repeat it? See there. ob.id is equal to s dot next line. S means scanner class object. S means scanner class object. Now, using that scanner class object there, s dot next line here. This one, s dot next line. Using this scanner class object, it is going to load the data to this object. So the data will come here and load it onto here. The data will come here and load it onto here. This work is done by which method now? This method. It is controlling two objects or not now? One is scanner class object, one is customer object. It is loading the data to object. It is loading the data to object. Not only concept here now. So how this method is controlling these two objects? It took the addresses. Scanner class object reference taken and the method created object for customer. When the object is under the control of register method, it is loading the data to that object. Not only concept here. It is loading the data to that object. So this process is repeated. So there are methods available, no? One, name, mail ID. They are all belongs to OB only, no? OB means this customer object or not now. So like this, the total data is loaded. This is loaded there. Now A121. Next line available. This is loaded there. So I am not writing that lines. Understood. So this is Raj. Like this. All the lines are executed here. Dot, dot, dot. When all the lines are executed here, they are updated. The data is available in the object or at the rate of phone number 9898 city Hyderabad. All of you understood this? That object is customer object. Customer object is holding customer data. Who loaded the data means register method loaded. Register method loaded the data to customer object. Who created customer object means register method only created customer object. How it loaded the data means by taking the data from scanner object. But how that scanner object is available here means we passed scanner object reference as a parameter, the address given. After this loading has been completed, it says that return RETURN, return OB. It is returning OB. As if like primitive data returning OB. Sir, returning OB means what, sir? This address is written. OB means 0x33 or not now. After updating the data into customer object, it is returning the reference. That's called return. Already you know the theory. The returned value will come back to the method call. The returned value will come back to the method call. Yes or no? Na? The returned value will come back to the method call. The returned value will come back to the method call. Whatever the data you return means you are returning OB. That OB value is returned. The returned value will come back to the method call. When the returned value came back to the method call, from RHS must be loaded onto LHS. In LHS, what is there now? C variable is there. That C variable is local variable, no? Yes or no? Na? Local variable of the type what now? Customer. So customer is a class. So here, local variable C. That local variable C will be loaded with address. What address now? We brought 0x33. The address has been brought. This address will be loaded here. This address will be loaded here. All of you understood this? Right. Now, this method frame will be destroyed. What is the meaning of this diagram is register method. This is register method. Created object and took the data from the scanner and loaded. After all the data loading, it is returning that address back. The address is loaded onto one variable C. Here, addresses are moving here and there. That I want to say. Whenever the address is on C, so the address came to C. Now, once the address came to C now, this frame is destroyed here. Now the execution control is on main, where C is holding the address, that only return type. Method with object reference as parameter and the method returned object reference. Now see what is happening. We are creating object for display customer. We are creating object. Whenever you create object for display customer class will come. I'm loading in the top. Display customer will come. The class. Display customer will come. The class. The display customer is having a method. Void display. Parameter is C. Void display. Parameter is C. Now, memory not here. The memory will come in the object. And now, 0x44. This object is created for display customer. This object will get the memory, give the memory for your display. Complete method, I think, display. Here, wide display of customer C. the memory will come. This is available on DC. Available on DC. You see? So display customer DC is equal to 0x44. Display customer. Here. Display customer DC is equal to 0x44. Again, you created one more object. Here. After creating object for display customer, this is the object created. Above display customer, one object. Now you have to call that method actually. Sir, how you'll call this method? So I am calling the method from here. See there? So these many objects are communicating to each other. Now I am calling display dot means DC dot here. DC dot display of C. I am passing parameter. Now whenever I want to call the method, I am drawing the arrow from here, observe it. I am calling the method. The method. I called a method here. DC dot display. I called a method. That void display method will come for execution here. Void display method. Customers. Now it is one separate partition. And now this method came for execution here. Only two methods. No, I'll write two here. Two method calls. But custom C should come. No, customer C should come. See there. This C will be added. Be added. The C is added from here. The C is added from here. From where this C came now? C came from here. See how C is traveling and coming. Now C means the reference is traveling. Now see it in full-fledged diagram. See there, C created here. It traveled here. From here, it is going to here. So address is moving from one method to another method. If you are not understanding, also we'll draw. Right? After dying, again you have to refer it because this is only object oriented. Choice not there. You have to understand it. No choice. Because in object oriented programming, references will move. I said no in statement yesterday, I think. Up to now, who knows C language, they'll feel happy. From now, all are same only. Because in C language also reference movement not there, I think. I don't know. Right here, object reference movement is available here. Now, this will come and load onto one variable, that is C. Now, C is holding 0x33. The address of customer came to display customer. That only concept. The address of that object, customer object 0x33 came there. Once the reference came here, see there, it is going to display the data. Whatever the data available here, it displays. It displays the data. It takes the data from the object. It takes all the data. Because address is there, no, it access. It takes all the data outside. So how it accessing? How it is accessing means, see there, C dot ID is not now. So system dot out C dot ID. Sir, here we written system dot out println C dot ID. Like this, all the method forms are, all access available, and the method is going to display the output. So output will come out. One method loaded the data. This method loaded the data or not now, right? This method took the data and loaded. So this method is input. This method is input. This method given input to object. This method displayed. One method loaded, one method displayed. One method loaded, one method displayed. So here, again, you have to see this diagram by your own ones. See there, I'll reveal it. What I'm trying to educate to you. What I'm trying to educate means, I created object for register customer. I created object. Using that register customer, I'm accessing one method known as register. While I'm calling this register method, I'm passing S as parameter. Now this register method will take S as parameter, scanner object as parameter, and starts execution. While executing register method, it create object for customer. After creating object for customer, the object must be loaded with data. For that, using scanner methods, it is loading the data to that customer object. Once the customer object loaded with the data, it is returning the customer object. Whenever this register method returns the customer object, the customer object will come to the method call and load it onto C. Means address loaded onto C. Once C is holding the reference of customer, now we are creating object for display customer. Why we are creating object for display customer means to call display method. While I am calling display method, I am passing C as parameter. C means customer object as parameter. Now that display method will take customer object as parameter and displays. So in this program, we are passing object reference as parameter. We are receiving object reference as parameter in the return type form. And again, we are passing that object reference as parameter to display method. Means here educating the student how to pass non-primitive data type variables as parameters. Here, object references are moving. So this diagrammatical information is nothing but objects created in the heap area only. How many objects created in the heap area now? 4 objects. One object for scanner, one object for register customer, one object for customer, one object for display customer. How many classes loaded onto method area? 5 classes. Main class is there. Scanner class is there. Register customer is there. Customer is there. Display customer is there. All classes loaded onto heap area. 4 objects created in the 5 classes loaded onto method area, 4 objects created in the heap area, and the methods are sharing that addresses. The methods are sharing that addresses. That object reference will be moved here and there. They are sharing the addresses. Sir, why we have to do this kind of practice? So up to now we are happy. No, sir, till yesterday you given assignment returning -1, returning 1, returning 0. They are all int float coming. No, sir. Suddenly, why this all headache you started, sir, since yesterday? Why? What is the reason behind it, sir? Right. One diagram I am showing to you. The diagram. This diagram is project flow. This diagram is project flow, one small mini project flow. There also addresses will be there, 0x11 and so on. The data will come from HTMLs. You are learning HTML or not now? HTMLs. Addresses are binded, logins. Address will be going on, sessions. Here view books, products, JSPs. That all boxes are objects actually. That all boxes are objects. And moreover, so they are all linkings actually. So they are all objects only. The references will be moving. All addresses only will be there. Addresses will be binded. Addresses will be moved. One will hold address of another one. And we bind address in one location. We move the address. Total we bind it. Just I'm showing them the reason. Advanced Java that only. All object bindings only. Because of this reason here, there I shown one online bookstore. 32 to 36 objects will come. All the 32 to 36 objects will link and go in advance. Final stage. Sir, I want 6 lakhs, sir. I want 8 lakhs, sir. Somebody will come. No. If you want 6 lakhs, first you interlink 32 objects first. Then you go for 6 lakhs, 8 lakhs, you can go. Advanced Java, that only challenging. Challenging that only. Total 70 objects will come. Advanced Java output. That 70 objects will be there. That 70 object locations developer has to imagine it. Here, 4 objects confusion coming, no? Yes or no? Na? Yes or no? I know confusion will come. In advanced Java also that only. Whenever I started drawing the diagram, all will see very seriously at me. And they'll go. Whether they understood, I don't know. They not understood, I don't know. They'll say very seriously and they'll go. Because I said no one title, Malayalam movie without title will be there. It looks very interesting only. Sari is linking something. Interesting only, but I'm not understanding. Because I'll be drawing the diagram for project, no? I'll run the project. Project will be running. He'll feel happy. Colors will come. Add the book, delete the book, edit the book, buy the book, generate, that all will come. So very happily he runs it. But when he tries to understand, objects will be there. Understood this point now? That practice you have to start from today. Passing non-primitive data type variable as parameter to method. On demand, we are returning that non-primitive data type variable as return type. That only concept. I am spending the total class in the single concept. Observe or not now? Because lot more is waiting for us. From today, that only. Interlinking of 2 objects waiting. References concept. And multi-thread concept is waiting. There also one object will hold address of another object. Collection framework is waiting. One object will hold references of another objects. Array is waiting for you. Array will hold the references of another objects. So like this, all references work only will be there. Object-oriented programmer. I made one statement very clearly in your book. When I am writing object-oriented programming, you can read that. In object-oriented programming, we control non-primitive data types, which means we work with non-primitive data types. That's only target. We never work with the primitive. That's a concept. And we never work with the primitive. In the future, you never work with the future. Sorry, primitive. Primitives are values. You never work with values. We work with object references. That only statement. That only statement. So suddenly I cannot work with the references. No, I took 7 to 8 programs in methods where we are passing primitives as parameter. From today, remaining all chapters will work with non-primitives because I took a title as object reference as parameter and return type. Example, register method in your program, taking object reference as parameter, scanner class object as parameter, and returning the customer. Returning the customer. That only example program. Who can understand the program? You see the program. Who cannot understand the program? You compare program with the diagram. You compare it. Right? Anyone, you try once again by sitting, one sitting not possible. So again, you have to review this program again. You have to try it. So this is the flow for today. Very biggest flow. Because I only in advanced Java will be drawing n number of diagrams and n number of flows we draw, project flows we draw, where it starts from HTML to database. What is happening internally, we show all the flow totally. Right? Okay. So today, see that program once again, see that diagram, try to understand. Any doubt is there, give a representation to me. I'll repeat it. Got it right? Meanwhile, whether you understood or not, you must know. No, right? Go with the assignment for today. Same flavor. Only I will change the class name. I'll change the class name. Write a program to read and display user details using object reference as parameter to method and return type concept. Here, user details, you have to take username, you have to take password, you must take first name, you must take last name, you must take address. Address means a city indirectly. Take one city, take one mail ID, take one phone number, you take it. So the user details. So here the layout anyway. So a layout means how many classes means again main class common, scanner class is a built-in class, register user, display user and user details. So the classes. So here classes available to you. Venkatesh sir is not wasting the time by drawing the diagram. Why I am drawing the diagrams means our target, you must understand one project flow in the advanced. Many people completed your graduation by submitting the project, what you don't know. Already we know that. Why you submitted abstract also you don't know. What is SRS report also you don't know. Why you drawn the class diagram also you don't know. We know that already. But sitting in Amirpet, you must not make a same mistake. No. You come to Advanced Java, any batch you come, the students look very aggressive, they'll say. All will do. 20 to 30% they'll write their own projects. They'll write and aggressive they'll look. They'll draw the diagrams also. One girl is there. I remember that girl. She got the she's a team lead now. That girl I remember. Whatever I given, she should draw a flow. And whatever I speak it, she'll draw the flow. She drawn the flow with the JSP also. She learned Hibernate and Spring also. I was a team lead in one company. She's working in Chennai actually. So our package is 18 lakhs now. Whatever we say, she should draw the diagram flow. Very fastly she has been grown actually. So that flow is very important. Program not important. In the program, see this program also yesterday confusion only. Why we are drawing the diagram means our target is the MVC flow. Further only flows are going on. So many flows we draw. That all you have to accumulate to advance. So now here also same similar flavor. How many classes we are taking means one class user details anyway. User details we are taking one class where username is there and password, whatever I given now, just now. Whatever I given, that all variables are available. You take one class as register user. You take one class register user. Return type is what now? User details register same. Register and this is scanner yes. Now here display user, same term I am taking. Display user I am taking. Display user is a void method only. Anyway, void display taking user details some UD as parameter. Now main class is common, no? Anyway, main class is common as demo methods 9, I think. This is one main class. Same flavor, no? Right. Same thing is there. Try to construct it. Before that, try to understand the above program. You try to understand the above program. So try this concept and come tomorrow. 10 minutes, I'll type this program. Right? Then I'll go for the new concept. Right. Today, only references as parameter. Try it and come. Okay. Right. Thank you very much for it. Take a break. నోట్‌ప్యాడ్ అయినా పర్లేదు, వర్డ్ అయినా పర్లేదు.
In which format we have to send assignments? What is the customer here?
Customer is a class.
This is the class.
Register with the
Customer.
register with the returning customer.
Yes, sir.
Register with the returning customer.
Customer.